With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They find some open field here. He's on his way. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to Walker on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Now a handoff running through the middle. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 87 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That's complete. Luther Burden. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To the air, Williams. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now they'll change things up. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Is that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter. because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And now off to the races, down the right side. He's to the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And all the way down to the 9. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up second and goal. To throw, Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyle Williams from 13 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And incomplete on the deep ball. And trying to find Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that takes us from second to third down. You look at this Bears defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
This is such a good unit of covering passes down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more, or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Now they go screen, and it's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now 3rd down and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. 105 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Roma Dunze, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a first carry here for their running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 on the Seahawks 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Back to throw. Williams. And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyle Williams. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41. Looking to put a drive together. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 128 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Williams looking to do it himself. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. 3rd down and 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 3 on play. And the Bears.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Pass caught right side by Loveland. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Bears first down.
Now they try the right side here. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Here's Williams throwing to start the drive. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown Bears! Luther Burden in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are able to add on to their first half lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Add this gain to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready, go!
Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard.
Back to throw again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect. And try to pick.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ready.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And they'll run on the inside handoff. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Got it. Ready?
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on, set, hut.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second down, they'll run it here. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll be a Chicago first down.
Ready, set.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 on the
Let's
Seahawks
go.
32-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Second and a couple.
Ready?
Here's a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hut.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. It's a pickup of 6.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Go.
And they take a knee.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Kind of a strange ballgame, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the second half. It lets you know that you've got to score points when you can. You never know when offenses might go a little bit dry, and you need those points from earlier.
So for the Bears, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.